It's Fellonius. I'm going to yap again. Ralph, ruff, ruff. I've been watching people, different type of people, and I see a lot of stuff. Now, you have something called helicopter parenting, or Hoover parenting, or whatever. We call it curling. It's curling parenting. That is, you always make sure that nothing happens to your kids. And that is actually not good. You have to make sure that they at least try something first, right? Now let's look at a little toddler. One, let's say 18 months. He has just started walking. Now let's say that he wants to experience the world. There are two types of parenting in this case. First of all, there's one that never lets him out of his carriage. These are outdoors, so I see them from my bus. Okay, the one that never lets him down, never lets him try anything, never makes him do anything that might harm him. No, you're not going to be tasting that sand because you never know what cat has been in there, and so on. And then we have the other sort. The one who is constantly looking at their mobile phone, checking their surf plate and stuff, and they are not even aware of what their kid is doing. And I think they might go far, those kids. Because I remember when my mum used to just check on us, we had a very big area with a big forest nearby, and I was pretty old, let's say 5, 6 years old, but my brother wasn't more than 1, 2. Never mind, he was with me, he was out there running with the other ones. My ma just checked now and then, see that we were alive, and then hollered when it was time to eat. And we went in, no big bother at all. And every time something happened to us, I don't know, a bee stung us or something like that, she was just there taking care of the consequences. And then she told us, this is what happened. Okay. So we just learned to avoid the bees, or the bumblebees, or the hedgehog. That was poisonous, by the way. That was what the other kids were saying. That's one way of learning stuff. But we needed to explore. So we went into the ponds and in the streams and all over the place. And we were chewing on sticks and whatever. And if it tasted like not good, we just spit it out. And we were all over the place. And we loved it. We totally loved it. And now and then we went home and we got food and we get out again. Most of the time we were not controlled, and still we had the common sense to know, first of all, where is home. We had a beacon inside our head that knows we did never go further away than we could get home again pretty soon. Yes, of course. Back in the 60s, there weren't those ugly old men hiding in the bushes trying to steal every kid that was going around. Of course not. And they are all over the place, right? Yeah. Every town and village has at least 10 of those, yes. No, there isn't. Okay, back to the moms at the sandbox. One can't even get out of his carriage. The other one is tasting the cat poo in the sandbox. And he's trying to convey this to his mother. But she can't find anything in Facebook that tells you about it. He do not look cute enough to get a picture so she can post it on Facebook. The other one, however, is actually taking picture of her little kid in his trolley and posting it on Facebook. So they are alike in one way. not any other. Let's see if we can find these ones a bit higher up in age. Let's say that they are 11, 12 years old. Normally, 11, 12 means still kids, still not watching for the other sex, if they do that. They are playing ball. Yeah, but they're not going far. They can't take their bike and their ball and go over to the grass field way away. They have to be just outside their house. They have to kick their ball in the yard, the little green area in front of their house. It's like 2-3 meter, no more than 10 feet by 10 feet. And that's all the area they are going to be given. Are these ones going to be adventurous? Do they need to know anything more? Will they ever search for the big adventure? No, they will not. Because if they want to do that, they can just go inside, go and look on the internet, or play a game or two. That's it. They're not going to see what the world is going to give them. They believe that the world is going to be given through the internet. Kids exploring is probably the most dangerous thing that can happen to a kid. But if they don't do it, it's the most dangerous thing that can happen to the human race. If we don't get the kids to start explore more of our world, they will not be keen to explore anything, except porn pages, of course. I don't know what that's going to get us. Thanks for listening.